Hello everyone, Melissa Ullman here with Creative Life Scrapbooking, and I'm here today. I shared this on our website and the instructions can all be found over there. It's a fun spring layout, but one of the things I wanted to talk about was using mats. One of my favorite ways is to kind of cluster the mats. Because so many times we use one half and not the other, especially when they are printed two up. So I just kind of want to share this with you today. This is the Birds and Blossoms collection from Creative Memories. And these are 3 individual half mats that I just tore the edge and kind of placed them kitty wampus on the layout. So let's just look at some other collections and how that might be possible. So this collection here is the Birthday Bonanza. So you kind of look front and back. These are the ones that I really like. Okay, the ones that have 2 on each side, and you see this is just a blank, and then that is as well. So what we could do is you could cut them if you wanted, or we can literally just tear just to give it some dimension. Okay, we can use this as it is, as a journaling piece. Then look at here, we've got the back side that's got kind of some fun little pattern to it. And then what if we took this one and we did the same thing with, okay, and using half of that there, but placing this in the other direction. Or you can do these kind of like so, and you can angle them. So you're going to cover up most of that, but you're also going to be utilizing, so you see like so. And then we could just journal and then also still add a really fun sticker cluster or something down here. I do also like to do it with the larger mats. So this here is the Something Blue collection, and it is beautiful. But let's just say we have, well, like here we've got some half ones that we could definitely use. But let's say here, love, let's just keep looking and see what our options are before we decide. But there's cheers. So kind of just take a look and see what you have here. There we go, best wishes. So what then if we took, and there's some light blue in here, there's some dark blue in here, there's some lighter tans in here. So what if we literally just took and looked at some of these here and kind of offset them, right? So like that. And then I like to do these in 3s. So here's kind of a nice, and we can just kind of place it behind, so you've got them layered up like this. Now if you had a one on the front that might be, you know, a journaling box like this, okay, upside down. So now I would take and probably switch out. So many times we have mats that we don't use, and this is just a great way to layer and to use up, but yet still add some color and dimension to your layout, like this piece does on this layout here. So what I would do in a situation like that is then probably just grab an embellishment or 2 and kind of place offset in the corner there. So we've got a smaller heart if we wanted, you know, cake, or even if we wanted a title, You Were Always the One. So we could just, it was Love at First Sight. So we could do that, and then possibly just layer in some greenery. See here what else I have. There we go. Some greenery from the outside of that, and just a simple cluster, but allowing it to place a title, and then you've got room to journal. So a fun way to use your mats if you don't or are stuck with how you could possibly use them. And typically every collection that Creative Memories comes out with has a mat pack. So take a look at your mats, see what you have, and maybe you've got a lot of extra ones sitting around that you could just kind of cluster together. Again, clustering, you probably want to do like groups of 3, just from a design aspect, and we typically do things in odd numbers, just like we have 3 here in our cluster. So can't wait to see how you guys cluster up some of your mats. So happy matting!